Can you take a minute with me and discuss what happens to your physical body? What happens to you as a person when you continue to gamble? I'm taking this topic from a question or a comment that was posted recently. Let me tell you something about gambling and your physical body. It's brutal. It's torture. We can think about the most heinous crimes that have been committed, right? Some of the most heinous crimes that have been committed against humanity, man against man or woman against woman, vice versa. When you gamble, now what I'm going to share with you doesn't necessarily happen like this in sequence. It doesn't, okay, step one, this is what begins to happen, step two. Now there is a step one, there is a step two, but because you're you and Bob is Bob and Peter is Peter, the changes that you will begin to experience in your body are not going to be typical to everybody else. They may have similar, right? But you'll begin to feel long term, it's an addiction. You'll begin to feel tired. You will begin to feel tired. Your body will be tired. You're not going to want to do much. In fact, you're probably not going to even want to go to work as much as you would go if you didn't have that problem. So your body's going to begin to take a toll, right? Where does that start? It starts through your eyes. It starts through your ears. It starts through the instruments that are, your ears, your eyes, your emotions. You're in front of the machine, you're in front of the cards, you're in the drac room, or you're hanging out with people that are doing this, right? You're hanging out with people in a group that are doing this and you're doing it. Obviously, your mind begins to become rewired. So there's a process going on there, an invisible process deep in your subconscious. It's deep, okay? And it will change your behavior, it'll change your moods, it'll change your character. After a little bit, it'll begin to change who you used to be. Physically, you're going to hurt yourself physically because you're not eating well anymore. So you're destroying your mind by rewiring it. You're destroying your emotional makeup. Any values that you've had, any values that you were raised on, maybe you weren't raised. I didn't really have values. I had a couple. One of them was being clean because my dad was a neat freak. So I kind of consider that a little bit of a value, even though it could be a curse too. So the values that you once had are gone. Many people experience illnesses in the body because of a lack of nutrition, a lack of sleep, the tiredness that you go through, being tired. And again, we know there's collateral damage that takes place. I think the worst that comes out of your continued playing is the loss of strength, the loss of emotional strength, the vigor that you once had to go out and do things and meet people and enjoy times with your family. You're not present anymore. You're just there. You may make promises and you go places physically, but your body's not there. I'm telling you, friend, it's brutal. It's the consequences. And for some, they don't make it through this. Body takes on so much pressure inside, 1 out of every 5 commit suicide. That is what awaits you physically. Many changes, many bad changes that you're gonna regret. And let this be a warning to somebody that catches this video. Maybe you're already having these problems. I'm inviting you to come back. I'm inviting you to subscribe to this channel. Share this video, leave a comment, make contact with me over at soldiersofselfmastery.com. The information will be below this video. How do you know all of this, Santos? 32 years, man. I've been free for several years now. I live in the PNGZ, and I know I went through my body. I think my body is probably still going through some physical changes or damages because of what I did over the years that I was gambling. So it's not healthy at all, not to your mind, not to your emotional being, not to your spirit. You'll crush your spirit. Your spirit's going to be done in. You're going to be like a dead man walking or a dead woman walking. You can make it out of that. You can break free out of that prison if you want to. I'll be here to support you. We can do this together. I'm doing it and there's others doing it. Let's work together. Let's save your mind, or at least start recycling what we can. Mind, body, and soul, and your emotional intelligence, my friend. Coach Santos, I'm going to see you at the top on the inside. There's a lot of research behind all of this. You can Google, you can watch videos, you can listen to counselors, coaches out there. They'll tell you the same thing, maybe in a different way. Peace through strength. I'll see you at the top on the inside.